In a press conference that has drawn significant attention, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was confronted by Sky News regarding a controversial map he presented, which notably omitted the West Bank. This incident comes amidst the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict and raises critical questions about Israel's territorial claims and the implications for peace in the region. As tensions escalate, Netanyahu's response has sparked outrage and debate both domestically and internationally. The omission of the West Bank from the map has been interpreted as a blatant disregard for Palestinian claims and a signal of Israel's intentions to further entrench its control over the region. As the situation continues to evolve, it is crucial to examine the potential consequences of this controversial move and its impact on the broader conflict. The controversial map presentation. During the press conference, Netanyahu stood before a giant digital map that controversially depicted Israel without the West Bank, a territory that Palestinians claim as part of their future state. When asked by a Sky News reporter why the West Bank was missing, Netanyahu's response was evasive, failing to address the implications of erasing a territory central to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This omission has been interpreted by many as a deliberate attempt to rewrite the narrative of the conflict and assert Israel's dominance over the region. The presentation of the map was particularly concerning given the ongoing military operations in the West Bank. The Israeli military has launched extensive operations in the region, leading to increased violence and loss of life. Critics argue that Netanyahu's focus on territorial claims distracts from the urgent need for a ceasefire and a diplomatic resolution to the conflict. The international community is closely monitoring the situation, with calls for renewed peace talks becoming more pronounced.
Attention! Did you know that hundreds of people are already changing their lives thanks to this foolproof method for generating income from home? What once seemed like a well-kept secret is now within your reach. If you've ever dreamed of earning money easily and consistently, this is your chance. Don't let it slip away. Discover how you too can start seeing results today. The details you need are in the link in the description. Click now and transform your financial future.
Reactions from Palestinian officials. The Palestinian presidency quickly condemned Netanyahu's actions, labeling the presentation as a serious violation of international law. Nabil Abu Radena, a spokesperson for the Palestinian Authority, stated that Netanyahu's refusal to acknowledge the West Bank as part of the occupied territories reflects Israel's premeditated intentions to annex and settle in these areas. The Palestinian leadership has warned that such actions will not lead to security or stability, but will instead escalate tensions in an already volatile region. The omission of the West Bank from the map has also drawn criticism from the international community. Many nations have expressed concern over Israel's continued expansion of settlements in the occupied territories, which are considered illegal under international law. The United Nations has repeatedly called for Israel to cease its settlement activities and respect the rights of the Palestinian people. However, Netanyahu's actions suggest that Israel is unwilling to compromise on its territorial claims, further complicating the path to a peaceful resolution. Impact on the Israel-Hamas conflict. Netanyahu's map presentation comes at a time when the Israel-Hamas conflict has reached new heights, with ongoing military operations resulting in significant casualties on both sides. The Israeli military has launched extensive operations in the West Bank, leading to increased violence and loss of life. Critics argue that Netanyahu's focus on territorial claims distracts from the urgent need for a ceasefire and a diplomatic resolution to the conflict. The international community is closely monitoring the situation, with calls for renewed peace talks becoming more pronounced. The conflict between Israel and Hamas has also exacerbated tensions within Israeli society. Protests against Netanyahu's government have continued to grow, with demonstrators expressing their dissatisfaction with the government's handling of the situation. The political stakes are high, as Netanyahu seeks to maintain his leadership amidst increasing scrutiny over his decisions during the ongoing conflict.
Breaking news! Did you know that thousands of people are already boosting their income with this proven money-making strategy? What was once a well-kept secret is now available to everyone. If you've ever dreamed of making money easily and consistently, now is your chance. Don't miss out. Find out how you can start seeing results today. The details you need are just a click away in the description. Act now and take control of your financial future.
Political ramifications for Netanyahu. As protests against his government continue to grow, Netanyahu's handling of the situation has put him under immense pressure. His refusal to engage with the media and address critical questions about his policies has led to accusations of evasion and a lack of accountability. Observers note that his approach could alienate moderate supporters and further polarize public opinion in Israel. The political stakes are high, as Netanyahu seeks to maintain his leadership amidst increasing scrutiny over his decisions during the ongoing conflict. Netanyahu's actions have also raised concerns about the future of Israeli democracy. Critics argue that his government's crackdown on dissent and its attempts to control the narrative of the conflict undermine the principles of free speech and press freedom. The international community has called on Israel to respect the rights of its citizens and ensure that all voices are heard in the ongoing debate over the country's future. The omission of the West Bank from Netanyahu's map has sparked outrage and highlighted the complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. As the situation continues to evolve, the international community is left grappling with the implications of Israel's territorial claims and the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. Netanyahu's actions may have far-reaching consequences for both his government and the broader geopolitical landscape. The path to peace in the region remains elusive, but the international community must continue to press for a just and equitable solution that respects the rights of all parties involved. Stay tuned for further updates on this developing story and its implications for the future of the Israel-Palestine conflict. Your engagement is vital as we continue to bring you the latest insights and analyses on this critical situation. Together, we can better understand the complexities of this conflict and advocate for a path toward peace and reconciliation in the region. It is crucial that the international community remains vigilant and continues to hold all parties accountable for their actions in order to achieve a lasting and sustainable peace.